Hey guys, just gonna fly through Saturday's home workout with you. So first thing is just our mobility work. So usual stuff, we're just gonna do 2 to 3 rounds as best we can before we come on to Zoom or before you get cracking into the workout at home. So first thing is just an Indian sit. So best to kind of do this up against a wall or something just to support your back. Keep that back nice and straight. Okay, so you're gonna let your knees collapse out to the side, letting the soles of your feet come together. Okay, bringing those heels right in as close to your bum as you can, and then just using those elbows to push the knees out to the side, staying up nice and tall. If you feel really comfortable, if you've got good flexibility in your groin, okay, or high up in the adductors, what we can do is we can get some dumbbells, get some weights, and just let them rest on top, and that's just going to increase the stretch and push those legs out a little bit more. Is that okay? So I want you to hold for about 45 seconds to a minute on that one. Then we're just going to do some external rotations. So should all know at this stage. So taking your dumbbell if that's what you have, if not just any sort of household object or anything. So knee bent, bring that heel in towards your bum, elbow resting on top, and then it is that nice control movement, all the movement coming from that shoulder joint, driving the elbow down through the knee, lowering down, extending back up and down, nice and controlled. So we're going to do 8 on the right, switching over, doing 8 on the left, and then last thing we're going to do is just our lat stretch. So same as always with this, if you have a band at home and you're able to hook it up, we're going to do what we do in the gym. Okay, so half kneeling position if I'm doing my right side. Okay, I'm going to step back with my right knee. Okay, hands comes through, lowering my chest down, and then I'm going to rotate my arms so my palm faces away from my body. If you don't have that, we can do it up against a wall or on a desk or anything like that. Okay, so I've just got a desk here off camera, so I can come down onto my knees. Okay, from there I'm just going to walk my knees in a little bit, then I'm just going to sit my hips back down, so I'm going to push my hips back, and then I'm going to push my head and chest right through as much as I can, and then hold in that bottom position. Is that okay? Or we can even do that up against the wall. Is that okay? So that's mobility work. 3 rounds or so, as much as you can, and please keep working on your mobility work every single day if at all possible. Okay, after that, Metcon. Okay, so it is as many rounds as possible in 21 minutes. Okay, so it is not continuous 21 minutes. It is broken up a little bit. So what you will do is this exact same Metcon for all sections. So it's just the same thing all the way through. Okay, so first of all, you will start off with 3 minutes of the Metcon. Okay, you're trying to do as much of in the 3 minutes as you possibly can. Okay, then you will take 1 minute rest. Okay, then we go back in. You can continue from where you left off. Okay, and then we're doing the same Metcon. Okay, and you will do 6 minutes, as many rounds as possible in 6 minutes. Then we will take 2 minutes rest. Okay, after the 6 minutes break, we will take a 2 minute rest. Okay, and then we will do as many rounds as possible, continuing from where you left off again, and we'll do it for 9 minutes this time. So you'll do 3 minutes, 1 minute rest, 6 minutes, 2 minutes rest, and then finish off with 9 minutes. Okay, so the movements. Okay, you'll see a pattern to this. It is squat jumps, then cleans, then squat jumps, then push presses, then squat jumps, then snatches. Okay, so the first thing is 8 squat jumps. Okay, so your squat jumps is always going to be at 8. Okay, if you can't do squat jumps, okay, you can just do a normal squat. As I said the last day though, when we were doing squat jumps, anyone that really is able to do a bodyweight squat should really be able to attempt a squat jump. Okay, so in relation to the actual squat jump, the power and the explosiveness is going to be, that's what's going to be relevant to you. But if you're able to get down into the bottom of a squat, okay, then it's just not just standing up. All I want you to concentrate on doing is when you're at the bottom is that you explode up, whether you get that much off the ground, or this much off the ground. That's going to be relevant to the person. So everybody really, if you've got able to get good depth in your squat, okay, you should be able to target a squat jump or some element of it. Okay, so it is 8 squat jumps down, up, land, up. So it depends again on how explosive you can be at the bottom. Once you've got 8 of those done, it is 12 dumbbell cleans. Okay, so there's 12 dumbbell cleans. With this, you're going to do 6 on the right, then you can do 6 on your left. So we're going to go into the hang clean. Okay, so up, weight to our shoulder, back down, up, and then do your 6, switch over, do 6 on the other side. Then it is back to your squat jumps. You'll do another 8 squat jumps. Okay, once you have that done, then we're going into 12 push presses. Okay, so taking dumbbell. Okay, we could again with the push presses, we can do all 6 on one side, then switch over and do 6 on the other side. Remember with the push press, it is lower body assisted. Okay, so using those legs, keep your weight in your heels as you dip down, and then exploding up. Weight pushes up overhead, all the way up. Make sure we're using those legs. So pull down, touch, and driving up. Okay, so you'll do 6 on the right, switching over, and then doing 6 on the left. Then you'll do another 8 squat jumps. Okay, so another 8 squat jumps, and then you will finish off with 12 alternating snatches. Okay, so the snatches are the only one that's alternating. Okay, so weight is down, keeping that chest up, pulling that weight so elbow is driven up. Okay, up, all the way up overhead. We can change overhead, we can change on the way down, or if you're not that comfortable, we can wait till we get down to the floor before we switch over again. Just remember as well, when you're doing your snatches, use those legs as well. So we see a lot of people doing snatches, they get into position and then their lower body just doesn't move or doesn't give them any assistance whatsoever. Okay, so use that little bit of explosiveness to come up and help you out with those snatches. Okay, so you will do 3 minutes of all of that. So you'll do 8 squat jumps, 12 cleans. Okay, 8 squat jumps, 12 push presses, 8 squat jumps, 12 snatches. Okay, if you get one round done, you get started straight into the next one, as much as you can get done in 3 minutes. Then you'll take 1 minute rest. Then we'll go for 6 minutes, continuing from where you left off. Then we'll take 2 minutes rest, and then we'll finish off with 9 minutes. And it is the total amount of rounds and reps that you get done across all that work. That's it, guys. That is Saturday morning. I will see you at 10 a.m. Talk to you then.